अस्सलाम वालेकुम गाइस, मैं हूं अहमद जमशेद। और आज की वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे कि कौन कौन से एलिमेंट्स हैं और जो कि अमेज़न और ई कॉमर्स की जर्नी में आपके लिए हेल्पफुल साबित हो सकते हैं, एज वेल एज आप कौन कौन सी स्किल्स को सीख सकते हैं अमेज़न और ई कॉमर्स की जर्नी को कंटिन्यू करने के लिए। ये लाजमी नहीं कि आपके पास बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट हो किसी भी ई कॉमर्स की प्लेटफॉर्म को स्टार्ट करने के लिए। आप के पास बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट हो या ना हो, आप स्किल सीखने के साथ साथ भी अपनी ई कॉमर्स की जर्नी को स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। एज वेल एज लोग मुझसे सवाल करते हैं कि ई कॉमर्स स्टार्ट करने के लिए हम कौन सी एज से स्टार्ट करें। हम शुड जो है वो फर्स्ट ईयर के बाद, इंटर के बाद, यूनिवर्सिटी में या यूनिवर्सिटी के बाद कौन सी आप ई कॉमर्स को स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। तो इसका आंसर ये कि ई कॉमर्स की कोई एज नहीं, ई कॉमर्स की लर्निंग की कोई एज नहीं। आप किसी भी वक्त उसको लर्न करना स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। आजकल देखें छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी जो है वो बहुत ज्यादा जो है वो कंप्यूटर अच्छी तरह से चला सकते हैं, उनको समझ सकते हैं, सॉफ्टवेयर को इजीली हैंडल कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो इसी हवाले से जो है वो मैंने आज अपने साथ एक गेस्ट को दावत दी है यहाँ पे बात करने के लिए। तो मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं इस वक्त मोहम्मद अली। और किंडल पे इनकी बुक्स अभी भी जो है वो लाइव हैं और अमेज़न यूके एंड यूएसए पे सेल हो रही हैं। तो वेलकम मोहम्मद अली, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, हाउ आर यू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल?
Assalamu alaikum. I am good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. So, how did you get into this all Kindle or Amazon and whatever like e-commerce in very early age? So, who motivated you actually?
My dad started motivating me because he works in Amazon and he does
Mhm.
Amazon FBA, and I just think I'm really interested in that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what's your dad name?
I said you.
Yeah, so Muhammad Ali actually is my son, and he's very into in e-commerce, and he just like to learn so many things. He's an expertise in Helium 10, and he just learned so many like new things. He's very into in the uh, Photoshop, designing, InDesigning, Canva, so many things he's done. So you just so much into this IT and I know you just do some coding as well. So how do you get these coding ideas and why are you so into this IT?
So I could get inspiration from YouTube, I could get inspiration from online, I could get inspiration from other people, other influencers, other enablers, trainers. Since you're a trainer too, and you can help me sometimes as well. So along the way, I just think, hey, I'll just cross the bridge when I get to it.
Okay, so you just mentioned about enablers. Why enablers encourage you or motivate you? So just let me know, how do you design your books and how do you manage to just publish it and buy on your own?
So on KDP, there, all you need to do is you need to have a account for
Uh-huh.
Amazon, and you always need to be ready if you get a sale, because if you get your first sale, you're obviously going to be very happy since it's your first sale, and everyone's going to be so happy for you. But on some days you might not get a lot of sales, but that's not the reason to feel sad. The reason to feel sad is when you are not making money. Maybe that is because your covers are not good or your illustrations don't look the best. But I illustrate all my books from hand, and then I take pictures of them, make them into documents, add them into my books, and then I can sell them. So what you need to do is make sure that your illustrations and your adjectives and your adverbs, anything, and your verbs are all okay. So I I sometimes use Grammarly, and otherwise I just freehand it.
Yeah, so how do you know that, oh, this book need to be done, or how you just realize, oh, I need to do this book? So do you do any product research or what things you do before that?
Yes, I use Helium 10 and I use the Cerebral Search and I use a lot of other tools actually.
Okay, so in just you just mentioned Helium 10. So like in Helium 10, which features you used to just go through the product research, and do you use like sorting of the documents on and the keywords as well? So how do you notice that, oh, this keyword is good for you, it's gonna be a good book, or it's gonna sell, or people are searching in this keyword? So how do you manage that?
I use the Cerebral Search and I get all my keywords from there because I could export that into an Excel document and sort all of those. So
Uh-huh.
then I would use Black Box
Mm.
and then that would like expand my idea of like who is selling it, and then I even use Amazon as a tool sometimes because you can see on Amazon what are the greatest search terms and what will get your book selling and what do people set their titles as for their books, and that's what I use.
Yeah, that's good. Good to hear that. Yeah, and recently, Helium 10 boss Bradley Sutton invite you in his live podcasts, and he just published on his Instagram as well. So, how do you feel like that, and how did you get motivated, and what's your thoughts about that thing? Did you feel good?
Yeah, so it was just a regular day, and I was thinking, hey, I should create another book, but I felt really tired. So then, Bradley Sutton messages you, and he says, "Can you invite Mohammed to a Zoom meeting?" And I was like, "Yes," because I'm literally so bored, and it's a regular day, and I don't know what I should do. Should I create another book, make more illustrations, and then I get a meeting, and it's just so fun to finally get that experience.
What are you gonna say about that?
So enablers motivates me because I just think that it's a wonderful, diverse space for everyone to contribute and for lots of people to communicate with each other. And you can communicate through WhatsApp groups, Zoom meetings, StreamYard live streams, and many, many, many more. So I just think that it's really cool that you're all in such a diverse space and all of you can share your ideas and communicate with each other at all times. And you can always have your ideas. And you
Yeah,
can
and
post all your ideas.
and recently you were invited in enabler seminars in different cities in the UK. So how do you feel about that?
Yes, so mashallah, on the on the 18th of June, mashallah, we are going to have another London seminar. Um, it is somewhere in Ilford, but we are sure it will be a good one. So see you on the 18th of June, guys.
Yeah. So when you just meet Mr. Saqib Azhar, so how did you feel like that? And did you give like some energy or some motivation?
Yeah, so I think Saqib really motivates me because he always comes up with good ideas. Like he always makes his seminars near us so that we could go to them. Because I think he likes to see us, and like it's better to be in person than always be on the computer communicating to each other. So it's nice to be in person for once or twice.
Yeah, so you just met him personally as well. So he was asking some questions, and we spent some time as well. So yeah, so probably we are looking forward to the next event on 18th of June. Yeah. So what you want to say about like seminars and events? Normally, enablers is organizing these events and seminars. So how people can benefit from these kind of seminars?
So these kind of seminars, you can actually benefit from them because they actually give you an idea of what the person's personality might be like, or what the person like at what they like, and maybe what their interests are, like whether it's IT or it's e-commerce or it's Amazon or it's FBA, whether it's Fiverr, whether it's eBay, whether it's anything. Just in person is really easy because you can always get to know them properly, and that's how you can benefit from a seminar, and
Yeah, I'll
especially
agree
at the
with
age
that as
you
well.
can do it.
Yeah, I'll agree with that because whenever you're just into Amazon business or any e-commerce business, definitely is lots of risk involved as well as you are investing money in it. So if you want to invest in it, just need to learn before you get like a large amount of losses. So just save the losses to be just prepare for that and just learn before you start this business. But on the other hand, if you don't
Yes.
have an investment, you can easily just do like a services thing as well. So you can just provide service for the other people, and easily you can just make money without any investment on e-commerce, especially if you are doing Amazon. So what do you think about that thing? Like, are you interested in it because you didn't invest any money, especially if I'm talking about you didn't invest any money, but you can still make some money out of it in very early age. So is it in cool? So what do you think about that?
So if you haven't invested any money, it is pretty sad for you. But no need to get upset, guys, because you can always create new things, create new products, get new stock. Also, you need to use your money on stocks. You can't just save up all your money from all of your Amazon and never use it. You have to use the money that you get from things that you've sold for your stock. You can't just um, get like $1,000 from your sellings and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
spend it all
Yeah,
on a car.
that's
You have to make sure that you spend your money equally on your stock and some other general things that you
yeah.
want.
That's the right point actually you raised here because when you are just doing Amazon, especially if you are doing private label business, you just need to focus on brand building. For example, if you are launching a brand from a small investment, then try to just take the small profits, then reinvest in your business, right? So in that scenario, from the small amount, you can just increase your assets and build your brand as well at the same time. Because if you just take the profit and just spend on some other things, then it will be difficult to build a brand. So it's mean take the small investment into the business, then just take out the profit and reinvest that profit into brand building process. Then you can just create your brand from small investments for the long term as well. So
Yes.
when we talk about services, so services just you say, oh, we can just provide service to you as well without any investment. So some people just reach you out as well. Oh, can you just do this product research for your thing? So you were talking about on Fiverr as well. I just want to go on Fiverr and just want to create account. So at the moment you are not on Fiverr. So what are your plans for that?
So my plans for Fiverr are that I know how to remove backgrounds and I could do Photoshop, Illustrator. I've learned a bit of After Effects, and I'm thinking maybe people would actually see what I can do one day, and then actually like do something about it. Because like I know that everyone wants to like help and everyone wants to do it, but if
Mhm.
you are not doing it right, then you won't succeed. But if you succeed right and you do get enough money, because I agree with your investment type, where your investments get more and more and more as you get more money, and
Yeah.
that's how you succeed.
Yeah, especially from the if you're talking about non-investment like business, so are into NFTs as well. Recently, you created your own NFTs and uploaded into NFT platforms. So, what do you want to tell us about that?
So you can make a lot of money with NFTs. NFTs are like a small box with a picture on them. People buy them and you can get fortunes and fortunes and fortunes of money with that. So I think it's a good idea to do NFT, Amazon, Fiverr, eBay, all of that stuff because it could earn you a lot of money actually.
Yeah. So recently you had eBay experience. As I know, you were just doing some postage for your dad and labeling for the eBay postages, and you actually dropped off the parcels as well. So how do you experience that? Did you enjoy that?
Yes, so it's actually a really nice walk because the drop off post is actually just around the corner and it's really easy to go there. So in the morning, if you get any sales, just wrap it up, pop a sticker on it, and just walk down to the post and post it. And then a couple hours later, it should arrive at like something like 1:30.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So, what you wanna tell like audience if you wanna say or like a small like a couple of lines. So, how do you wanna motivate people to just come into the Amazon or e-commerce business? Don't have any money, you know. So, for example, if you're talking about like two, three categories, first is investor. They have money, they can spend so much money, but they don't have time, you know. So the other one have like a time but they don't have money, but the third one they don't have time and they don't have money as well, but they want to get into the e-commerce. So what do you want to recommend to these people?
I would recommend to these people that in your free time only, this is only optional. This is not compulsory. This is just a one time that we are recommending because I think that it's good to do Amazon, Fiverr, NFTs, and eBay and all of this stuff. But if you get paranoid about all of your sales and how you're going to get money, that's just not going to make you go far. So you need to not get paranoid and you need to think about your choices and you need to spend the money correctly. You need to make your products correctly and you need to make everything correctly for you to succeed. You need to do your keywords, you need to do Jungle Scout, you need to do Amazon, might even need to do YouTube and YouTube learning. You could do YouTube StreamYard streams. Um, also, um, Stream StreamYard is also very helpful. Um, uh, uh, you
What do
could
you want to recommend people like, oh, if they think, oh, I'm too old or I'm too young to do e-commerce or learn these things, so is it any age limit to learn these things?
No, completely no. That is completely wrong if someone is thinking that. If you're thinking that you're too old or too young, you're not right. Anyone can do Fiverr, NFTs, Amazon, eBay. You can do anything of these, but it just needs to be the right time for you. If you don't have enough free time and if you work a lot, it's completely fine if you can't do it. This is not compulsory. This is just once we are asking you, and this is you don't have to do this. It's just a nice business to get money, and it's nice. But if you do it and you do get paranoid, that's just not good because you need to make sure that everyone gets enough money, and also you should share your money with other people too, like feeding the needy and all of that, and going to food banks and donating food and things like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's the good thing you just mentioned here. So, as you know, you're good into charity as well. So whenever you just go to masjid, you just give charity and give the other needy people as well. So whenever you are earning money, this is your responsibility to give it back as well to the people who are in need. And yeah, so तो आज जैसे आज की एपिसोड में आपने देखा कि हम लोगों ने ये तमाम चीज़ों को डिस्कस किया। छोटी-छोटी चीज़ें हम लोग डिस्कस करते रहेंगे अपनी आने वाली वीडियोज़ में, और मैं अपने इस पॉडकास्ट सीरीज़ में और भी गेस्ट को जो है वो इनवाइट करता रहूँगा, और हम इन चीज़ों को डिस्कस करते रहेंगे। और जैसे कि हमने देखा कि इनेबलर्स हमें ये प्लेटफ़ॉर्म प्रोवाइड करता है कि हम ई-कॉमर्स के बारे में सीख सकें, लर्न कर सकें। ज़ाहिर है इकोनॉमी के हालात इतने अच्छे नहीं हैं, लोगों के पास इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं है, उस सिनेरियो में भी एक अर्निंग स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। तो मैं हूँ अहमद जमशेद, और मेरे साथ बने रहिएगा। इंशाल्लाह ताला मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। जब तक के लिए अपना ढेर सारा ख्याल रखिएगा। अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड थैंक यू मोहम्मद अली अगेन, एंड विल इनवाइट यू अगेन फॉर योर comments in upcoming videos. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Bye. See you in the
Thank you. Bye.
18th.